so hard? I mean, you got to meet Lance Sterling.
How did you both came up with the idea for this movie? Was it planned while you were working on Peanuts movie and Ice Age?
We both saw a very early version of the idea of where we transform the world's greatest spy into a pigeon. But what we loved about this, especially as parents, is that there was an opportunity to bring a message to kids, right? In a world that doesn't trust each other, in the world of espionage, it's really about a buddy comedy, a duo that learns that teamwork can really save the day.
How did you choose the voice actors?
That was something as we were working on the script, trying to picture the character of Lance Sterling, who's this really smooth, funny, a lot of swagger sort of action star, bigger than life. We kept going back to the heroes we had growing up, and Will Smith just kept coming up. He was just the perfect person for this role. And once we sort of had that in mind, and he brought it to life in such a wonderful way.
You know how you can tell when you're the world's greatest spy? Long starting.
Lance Sterling. Lance Sterling.
Everyone knows the name.
And then for Walter, Walter is this wonderful, socially awkward, but brilliant scientist who could be a little naive, but never silly. And it was really tough to find the right person to balance all that out. And when we saw Tom Holland, I mean, he just brought such sincerity to it. The chemistry between the two is just undeniable.
I've been working on this thing at home. It is gonna change spying forever. It's called biodynamic concealment. Imagine if I can make you, wait for it, drumroll please, disappear.
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 Why are you saying it like that?
For effect.
What were the inspirations for the movie?
Oh man, we had so many inspirations. Troy and I did our homework and we watched all the spy movies, like anything with James Bond and Jason Bourne and Ethan Hunt were amazing. But at the same time, it's a buddy comedy. So we're also watching a lot of those. You had your Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. You had your Midnight Run, 21 Jump Street, just to name a few. So there's a lot of watching movies and when we probably should have been working.
Were you both spy movie fans when you were a kid?
Yeah, it's my favorite genre. I mean, my favorite thing is when a new Bond movie comes out, they play all the other ones on TV. I just sit there for days and watch nothing but spy movies. That was one of the big things that really I jumped at when the chance for this movie came up, was the opportunity not just to do a big animated movie we love, but make a spy movie, and that was how we approached it. We wanted to make a legitimate big spy movie.
And what message do you want the movie to send to children?
Well, we talked a little bit about there's that teamwork aspect and how teamwork can save the world, but there's another message in there, and that's about it's okay to be weird, right? In order to change the world, you're gonna have to step outside the norm, and a lot of times when you do that, people think you're weird for that. But in this movie, it's all about embracing being weird, and that's what can help you save the world.
Well, can I offer you a drink? I got water, drinkable meal replacement.
We had a drink. Blah. Diet stuff has a weird aftertaste. What's the tech?
Well, you just drank it.
Oh! What's happening to my hand?
It worked.
An animated movie is a huge undertaking. There's so much work to be done, from the writing and the acting, working with the performers. But in the making of the movie, there was one sequence we always talk about. I mean, we're making a big action movie, so there's a lot of fun stuff, but it was the small, quiet character moments where it was really just Lance and Walter sharing their philosophies and bearing their hearts to each other, where you can't hide in big explosions or anything. So it was really tough to find the delicate balance to really make that feel sincere.
What can families and children expect from the movie?
Children and families can expect fun, they can expect action, and a lot of heart.
They can know they're gonna go to the movies and have the best time watching.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Lance, look at me.
Look at you? I can't not look at you, Walter. I can see my butt and your face at the same time.
I'm a freak connector, baby. New dose of honey if you wanna get freaky love.